Inspiration for your 3 major art styles art project. The first of the 3 styles we'll learn about is abstract. Abstract art is art that is based on objects or people or even animals in a kind of semi-form, so we can still recognize that it's something. However, you may notice in this style that likely non-traditional colors are used and it's broken down into a lot of shapes or maybe thick brush strokes and things like that. So it doesn't look like a realistic photo type quality. The next style we'll focus on is realism. Pretty straightforward. Realism is art that depicts things in a realistic way, kind of like a photo quality or like we would see in real life. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to give credit to the artist because I couldn't find a name, but this is an excellent example of realism art. Our third and final style that we'll focus on is non-objective. Non-objective is basically also abstract art, but it is where the artist only shows a bunch of shapes, lines, and colors, or basically we're not looking at it to find something recognizable. It's more about just the design and the expression from the artist. This kind of art may also include specific colors or lines to depict different emotions that the artist is trying to express, but without having recognizable objects. Start off by drawing either from a tutorial or an image that you find. This one is just from Art for Kids Hub. It's a pizza slice, and all I did is draw it, so I have the basic outline there on my paper. And be sure to draw very large, filling up the majority of your paper with whatever you decide that you're going to draw. Then you will divide your drawing into 3 sections with 2 lines. I decided to do mine on a diagonal, but you are welcome to add horizontal lines or vertical lines to divide up your paper as well. I would recommend using a ruler if you're creating straight lines. However, if you wanted to do wavy lines, that could work as well. Then focus on one section at a time. I'm starting with the bottom, which is my abstract section, and I added extra Sharpie lines and I made sure to use my ruler over the straight lines again. If you're feeling kind of stuck for the style, be sure to refer to the images provided in the slides so that you have a little bit of inspiration. Once you're done with your drawing part, you are welcome to add color with whatever you decide. You could use any type of coloring material or paint, or if you want to do all black and white, that's okay too. Then as you can see, I started focusing on my top right-hand section, the non-objective section. And for this, I use different stencils to get different shapes. However, if you just want to add different lines and shapes freehand, that's fine too. And same as the other one, choose whatever material to add color to that. And then finally, in your middle section, that is your realism section, you're going to either add original colors or you can shade it with black and white. You have lots of options for how you decide to add color. Any kind of coloring material or paint is fine, or even black and white. Just stick within the guidelines and do your best to mimic abstract, realism, and non-objective art. Don't forget, there's lots of helpful images in the slides I provided to you to give you inspiration in case you get stuck.